Probably one of the things I get asked the most about this car is, when am I going to modify it? Everybody wants to know when I'm going to modify this car, and generally they're asking me when I'm going to install a mount tune kit in it. Now, I did do a video a while back saying what would you do to modify your car and stuff, and lots of people gave lots of ideas and helpful advice and suggestions, and I had been considering modifying the car, but I sort of felt like I was considering it more because it's sort of the done thing, strangely enough. Because I know a lot of people buy these cars and they want more. We all want more. I've given it a lot of thought, and I've come to the conclusion that I'm not going to modify this car. For performance, for noise, it's just not going to happen. I haven't come to that decision very quickly. In fact, I've been pondering this for quite a long time. I started looking at different exhaust pipes. I started looking at different tuning upgrades, such as mount tune, such as the Adam tuned one. But I thought about it. Oh, it's just going to... So why do they go so slowly? 5 reasons in total why I've decided that I'm not going to modify this car. So I just thought I'd share them with you. And because I get asked quite a lot about modifying it, so I thought I'd give you an update and let you know why I'm not going to do it. The first reason is power. When I first looked at upgrading the car, I thought, yes, more power. We all want power. We want more power. We want to go faster. But do we? In fact, every time I get in this car, I never get in thinking, oh, you know what, this car's a bit slow. This car's a bit sluggish. If only it had a bit more power. 350 horsepower? Is that it? When did 350 horsepower not become enough? Of course, we all want to have more power, feel the thrust in the seats and stuff. Okay, you don't always really get that with this car. But it's still very fast, it's still very quick, it still outperforms most other cars on the road, and that is good enough. Second reason is noise. Now, originally I wanted to fit a louder exhaust. I felt the car needed more noise, it wasn't loud enough, but actually it is loud enough. And in fact, after the last service where they did the PCM update to the car and the audio update, it seems to be louder. The car is actually louder, and some of my friends who are in the village near where I live, they say they can hear my car coming sometimes. You know, they can hear it coming up the road and stuff because it's quite loud. So I thought, I probably don't need more noise. I'm only going to alert the police of my presence if I start doing that. Not that I ever speed like now. Quite noisy in here already. For a family car, it is quite noisy. And the exhaust makes all the right sounds, all the right... Oh, come on. What on earth was that? Really bad drivers. In fact, today, somebody nearly ran me off the road. Thank God I got it on the webcam. I was just driving along, he moved from his lane to my lane, started pushing me out. It was all very quick, it was on the motorway. He literally came right across into my lane. Some people, it's as if there's a big magnet on the car and it seems to attract everyone towards me. Right, so noise. So yeah, I don't think the car needs any more noise actually. Thinking about it, it's actually pretty loud. It's a lot louder than most standard cars. In fact, I saw a standard Civic Type R the other day, and that's really quiet compared to this in its normal mode. So I think it's got enough noise. The other reason is that, talking of noise and power, I do happen to have another car which is slightly more powerful and quite a bit noisier, so I don't feel that need where I need the speed and I need the noise. next reason is probably quite a big one actually, because it's to do with the warranty of the car. I have an extended warranty. I have a 5-year warranty on this car. So I paid extra for an extra 3 years warranty with Ford. So I don't really want to lose that, you know. You never know when something might go wrong, when something might pack up, when the engine might decide that, you know, it's not quite as happy as it should be. And then I want to cash in on my warranty, and the car might not be repaired on the warranty because it's been modified. It's a big risk to take, really, especially on such a new car. I know the mount tune kits in the UK, well, the 375 kit is covered by warranty, so that sort of option is quite good. We don't have that available here in Spain. There's no mount tune approved fitter that I'm aware of anyway, so we can't fit that kit, but that's probably the best option to go for if you want to protect your warranty. The other thing as well, tied to the warranty, is really the insurance as well, because if you modify your car, you're supposed to tell the insurance company, your premium will go up. And here in Spain as well, if you fit any parts of the car which aren't actually homologated properly officially for the car, it will fail its MOT, or the ITV as it's called here. So that's also a bit of a pain in the backside. And finally, and I think this is quite an important one actually, is future value. Now, I didn't buy this car as an investment at all, but you know, when I look at second-hand cars all the time, and I've been looking at second-hand Focus RS Mark II, the Mark I and stuff, and all I'm interested in is the ones that have not been modified. I want to find a standard car. I want to see a car that's not been changed in any way, because those are the ones that are going to hold the most value. If you don't change your car, it's going to have most value, because it's going to be really hard to find a standard car. In 10 years time, 15 years time, it's going to be really hard to find one of these cars that hasn't been modified in some way or another. And so I think the value of an unmodified car is generally going to be higher than a modified car. So, and I haven't bought it for that reason at all, but I think that actually if you wanted to sell it, if I wanted to sell it at some point, which I probably will do at some point, I like the fact that somebody's going to be inheriting a car which is going to be completely standard, and they don't have to worry that I might have done something to the engine which might have affected it in some way negatively, might have reduced the reliability of the engine, or affected its warranty or something, you know. So in terms of its future value, I think it's best to leave it as it is. So there you have it. That's why I'm not going to modify the car. I know a lot of people will be very disappointed. They wanted me to put some parts on there and show you what the effects and talk about it. But you know, if you want to follow anybody who's modifying RSs, you've got to follow Chris Ayre's channel. I'll try and remember to put a link to his channel in the description. And he modifies his car in every possible way, and he's done all sorts of great things. So you've got to follow his channel. He's really, really good. Not scared to try and do anything. I think he actually works for Ford, so he's got lots of experience and very knowledgeable guy. Really good to follow him. He's put lots of mount tune parts on the. Look at this good driver. He's put lots of mount tune parts on his car. So a good one to follow if you really are interested in upgrading and modifying your car. Lots and lots of good stuff on his channel. And there is a sort of a sixth reason really why I don't want to modify the car, and that's really because I'm sort of looking for another project car. The Mini I was going to buy, by the way, fell through in the end. I couldn't agree a price with the seller. He was a bit unrealistic with the price that I should have bought it at, and I said, look, it needs too much work, I'm not going to give you that money for it. So we couldn't get to a happy medium, so I turned it down in the end. But I would like a car, I would like a project car, or even like you know, like a previous generation Civic Type R or something to do up and use that like as a track car as well, or something like that. That could be quite good fun, and I don't mind modifying a sort of an older car that's out of warranty. So I'm looking at that sort of thing at the moment. Can't quite decide yet, but if anybody wants to give any tips, hints of what the good car is to modify, leave it in the comments. And just finally, I have actually ordered one modification for this car. I ordered it this month and it'll be here next month, and I can't wait to fit it to the car. It's not for more noise, it's not for more power, but it's a great mod, and I think anybody with this car is going to really appreciate that specific modification. Hope you found the video interesting. Give it a like, thumbs up even, if you did, and I'll see you very soon with another video, probably tomorrow actually. I've got quite a good one that I want to share with you. Anyway, hopefully I'll get a chance to do it tomorrow. If not, it'll have to be next week. But anyway, keep subscribed and I'll see you very soon.